Hey folks, this is Mark with Orient Watch Co, and today we have the M-Force. Now the M-Force came out in 2011. It was a reissue from the original M-Force, but what they did in 2011 was they really upgraded all the features. For this reason, it's been a very popular watch for us, and I think after you take a look at this video, you'll understand why. Alright, let's take a look at the face of this watch, and you'll notice that even though this dial is orange, it does also come in a black variation along with a blue variation. One of the most important aspects of this watch is the case, and we're going to start our discussion there. First of all, we have a 60-click bezel. We also have a crown on the 4 o'clock position, which is normally found in the 3 o'clock position. And most importantly, inside this watch, although you can't see it, it's got a lot of little things going on in there that makes it a very durable watch. The first, inside this watch, it has a fantastic shock bearing system. The case is also set so that if you're near a magnet or whatnot, it doesn't affect the timekeeping. And thirdly, this has been considered a true diver's watch. Now, we've received 3 ISO certifications for all those 3 things, which makes this watch one of the most durable watches made by Orient today. As you can expect, it does come with a sapphire crystal with anti-reflection, which means that you can clearly take a look at the dial. And the last point that I want to really make, other than going to the movement, is that the hands are all very well loomed, which is very important for this type of sports watch. Now I'd like to talk about the movement. This movement is very special. Let's take a look at the functionality first. It's got 3 hands for time. It's got a date feature around the 9 o'clock position, along with a power reserve indicator. The only feature that might be a little bit confusing may be the power reserve indicator, but you know exactly what it is if you drive a car. It's basically a fuel gauge, so as you wear the watch, you'll notice that the indicator will slowly work towards the 40. And if you leave the watch stationary, you'll see that the indicator will show a unit 1 less per hour. The reason being is because everything on the power reserve is in units of hours. If you would like to learn a little more about mechanical technology, please log on to OrientWatchUSA.com and go into one of the category sections and go ahead and press the drop-down menu, learn more about Orient's mechanical technology. This movement also comes with a couple very sophisticated features. The first one is that the watch is hackable. This means that when you go to the time setting feature on your watch, it will stop the second hand, so that's easy to synchronize. The second important feature is that it is hand windable. As long as the crown is not screwed in that neutral position, you should be able to wind the movement using the crown. Now, this is a especially useful feature if you don't wear the watch too often. You can go ahead and place around 20 hours into the movement and then go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. Let's take a look at the band, which uses mostly brushed finish, which is very appropriate for a sports watch. Orient decided to use a folding clasp with 2 buttons, along with a safety, which is considered one of the best bands that you can use. Very appropriate for a sports watch. So this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com with the M-Force, the 2011 edition. Hope to see you wearing one soon.